The basement door. The relentless tick of the clock in the dimly lit living room was my only source of comfort. As I sat alone on the floor, my attention focused on the basement door. There was something horrid that dwelled in the depths below. I could feel its anger, its contempt for my very existence. This vile thing, whatever it was, had an insatiable hunger for my soul. My wife told me that I should seek help, not because she believed me, but because she thought I was crazy. She was wrong. I was not crazy. I knew I was right, that the darkness below was more than just a trick of my imagination. Day and night, I watched the door and listened to the groans and whispers that slithered up through the floorboards and wormed their way into my mind. My feelings of paranoia were accelerated by my sleepless nights. My unease had grown, festering like an untreated wound. My wife, in a misguided attempt to prove me wrong, ventured into the hell of the basement. I did not try to stop her, or even talk her out of her decision. I was selfish and afraid. I wanted somebody to believe me. I wanted her to believe me. She never came back. She was gone. By morning, I gathered my courage, or perhaps my madness, and opened the basement door. The darkness was absolute. I flicked the light switch and descended into the bowels of the house. I needed to know what happened to her. The flickering bulb overhead did little to provide any real illumination. The air was dank and oppressive, thick with the stench of decay. The basement seemed to stretch on endlessly, a labyrinth of forgotten secrets and buried horrors. I heard a symphony of whispers. Then I saw it, an enormous shape in the corner, a grotesque silhouette that writhed in the darkness. It had consumed my wife and adopted her attributes, her form. My heart pounded, and I stammered as I backed away. What truly horrified me were her eyes, glowing orbs of crimson that fixated on me with an intensity that shattered my soul. I stumbled, fleeing the basement in a frenzied panic, the creature's sinister laughter echoing in my ears. I locked the basement door, my heart in my throat, knowing that she was still down there, imprisoned but undeterred. Night after night, I could hear her scratching at the door, whispering promises of terror. I tried to leave, but I could not. I was trapped in a house that was no longer my sanctuary. I had willingly become a prisoner in my own home, tormented by the evil that dwelled in the basement, and I feared that there was no escape from the abyss that beckoned from below.